Good morning, friends. Welcome back to our video series, Game Development Using Unity. I am Ajish Babu. And if you are not still subscribed to this channel, then be a subscriber and please share this video as much as possible. Thank you so much. And let us start with today's topic, that is the game development roles. And today we are going to discuss about the game programmer. Okay. In the previous some of the videos we were discussing about the roles of producer, then graphic designer. So today we are going to see what is the roles and the responsibilities of a game programmer. So what is the what do you mean by programming? Okay. Programming is to give the instructions to a computer to carry out a task. It can be anything as simple as the addition of two numbers, or this subtraction of two numbers. So this can be some very simple instructions to very complicated programs. Okay, so of these AAA games. So the whatever in the instruction you are giving is the programming. Okay, so it is as simple as that. So the programmer's role is he writes all the instructions that is to be carried out by the game in the particular time. Okay, so just for example, when a player clicks on the play button, the game should start playing. Okay, so that how that happens, that is it happens because there are some instructions given to that application, that when a user clicks on a button, then something should happen. Then only these instructions are carried out. So these instructions are written by the game program. So as a user, they cannot see what it is written in the these programming instructions. Yesterday, last video, I mentioned that when a user wants to play a game, he can see the graphics or the animation. That is the when he playing the game. When he is playing the game, he can see all the graphics, and he can see all the animations and the special effects, everything he can see. But he cannot see the programs that is written to carry out all these instructions. So this programmer is the person who makes this game alive. Okay, so he is according to the game's quality of this mainly depends on this talent or this abilities of the programmer, of how good he is. So then only this game will become a smooth experience and or enjoyable experience for the user. So in a gaming studio, there could be the multiple programmers, or there could be one single programmer. So in the earlier videos I mentioned that all these things depends on the size of your company or the kind of project you are doing. So if you are an indie game developer of 2 or 3 people, or if you are the only person who is managing the entire departments of a game, then you will be the person there will be only one person who is writing the entire programming. Or depending on the size of the company, there could be multiple programmers for the multiple departments. Okay, like one programmer may be writing the entire physics code, and the another programmer may be writing the all the level design programs, and there will be another programmer who is writing all the user interface code. So there could be the different programmers for the different purposes. But if you are a small indie game studio, there could be only one programmer. So that doesn't really matter. If one programmer can write the entire code, then there is no problem with that. So what matters is that the code he is writing should be efficient, or that it should be in such a quality that there will not be any delays, or there will be a loss of quality. So nothing should be there. Okay, then only that this game will be a smooth experience for the player. So, for example, if you are playing a game, okay, you are playing a game and your game is crashing. So the user won't understand what is the reason behind that. Okay, so that if that happens all the time, then he will stop playing the game altogether. But this may happen because of because of some issues in the programming. Okay, so that could be the reason. But the user won't understand that. But if the quality of the in programs you are writing, if that is of not a good quality, then that will affect the entire gaming experience. So this program, though I mentioned that the programmer's job is to write the program. So these programs are written in the different languages. Okay, so there are multiple programming languages are there. Some of the most popular programming languages are the C++, C Sharp, then Java. So there are a lot of programming languages are there which are very popular, and the programming languages that the programmers use depend on the platform on which they are writing the program, and if they are using a game engine, that will be dependent on the programming language that is supported by that game engine. So if you are using C++, if you are using the Unreal game engine, then the programming language you will be using is a C++, and if you are using the Unity to develop your game, then you will be using C Sharp. Okay, so if you are using the Xcode to create your games, then you may be using the Objective-C. So there are different languages that is used for the different game engines. So the programmer writes the code in these languages, and they create all these instructions for the game they are developing. And a programmer, he doesn't work alone. Okay, so he always coordinate with the mainly the graphics team to create the games. So when a game programming starts after the pre-production, okay, so it mainly comes in the production stage. But there are some cases where the programmer starts his work in the pre-production state, like if the publisher wants to see a demo of the game, then or the prototype of the game, then the programmer will create a prototype with to give an idea of what is going to be there in the game. So that comes mainly in the pre-production stage. But when the actual production of the game starts, then the programmer needs to coordinate with the graphic designers, and he should get the original graphics or the other assets like animations, okay, then user interface elements. Then only he can incorporate those elements into the final game. But when a production starts, it is not possible that for the graphic designers to give the entire assets from the starting of the starting day of the production. Okay, so it will take time, like maybe weeks or months to get all the graphics or the animations be ready. So what will the programmer do till that time? They will not sit idle. Okay, so they will not wait for all the assets to come. So what they actually do is that they start writing the code with using the dummy objects. Okay, so if you have a player character, so he may be using a cube or a cylinder in the place of the character. And if he has got the enemy characters, then he may be using the we can say that he can use any other primitive object, okay, like square or sphere to create the enemy characters. So he will be using all these primitive objects, okay, like a square, sphere, then cylinder. So he can use all these objects which are readily available in the game engine, and he can start writing the code. Okay. So so he doesn't have to wait for the graphic designer to give the assets. So maybe at the sometimes, like when the graphic designer gives all these assets, he may have completed some 75% of more of the programming that he has to write. Okay. After when he gets all these assets, then what he does is that he just replace these dummy objects with these original objects, original characters, and the original environment. Okay, so that is the how the programmer does his job, and he needs to always coordinate with the other team, other departments. So this is the responsibility of the programmer to deliver the final playable game to the testers. Okay, so after completing his work, what he does is that he delivers this product to the testers, so that the testers can test this. What is there any issues or bugs with that game, and if there is any issues, then he can just send that product back to the programmer, so that he can solve that issues. There could be a lot of issues when a game is tested. So there could be some functionalities which are not there in the document, or there could be some functionalities which are absent from the original document, and there could be some cases when the game is being played, the game is crashing. So there could be a lot of issues. Okay, so this is some of the issues that could happen when a game is tested. So when the game is first tested, then there could be hundreds of bugs or issues. So tester just sends all these report back to the developer, and mainly the programmer, that he has to solve these issues. And if there is any programming issues, then he has to rework on the particular areas of the programming. Okay, so programmer is the person who actually creates that game using the assets that is provided to him by the other departments like the graphic design or sound design, okay, or the animators. Okay, so he combines everything and create the final product. So I hope you understood what is the role of the game programmer in a game development studio, and we will be learning more about the programming in the coming videos. Okay, so I will take from the basics of programming to the advanced level, and we will create a game using these programming methods. So I hope you understood today's class and what is the role and the responsibilities of a game programmer in a game development company. And we will continue with the roles of the next the departments in the coming videos. And thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much.